Okay. Oh shit. All right, I'll look in Discord for the titles you guys got.
Yeah.
Nice.
They can hear you, by the way. You're live.
Woo.
Oh no.
Oh no.
The hell? Oh, there we go. Add hair.
They need to put that over here.
Oh man. Good evening, people.
People of Earth.
Yes.
I had to plead my case to a jury because an ex-girlfriend, she tried to Me Too me. So I'm late. Sorry, guys.
It's not the sort of thing you should admit.
Well, I'm just saying she tried to. She's obviously not. She's not. It's incorrect. Just like some other famous footballers these days. You know?
Allegedly.
Allegedly, yeah.
Hey, man, I can empathize with them now at this point. After going through what I just went through. Unbelievable. No, I don't think we should joke about this. But fuck it. Why not? Alright, set up. Good evening, guys. Oh, the roundup. Guys, it's my fault. I'm late. 13-hour day today. My bad. Was not expecting it to go late today. My fault. How's everyone doing out there in internet land? Talking
Wonderful.
to chat.
Oh, okay.
Sorry. You can respond to.
No,
I'm gonna ask you
God-
again. So
God forbid.
I'm gonna ask you again. So sorry.
That's true. No spoilers.
Yeah. You know, like before they go on. Okay, two things about Jor Logan. What did I just say?
You said Joe Logan.
Jor Logan. Jor Logan. He doesn't talk to his guests before they come, and even if they're like in the lobby, they don't talk. He
Huh.
wants to save all the juice for when they get on the podcast. I mean, a little. Maybe they might talk a little bit, but they don't get too deep into conversation because they want to
Yeah.
talk deeper. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Oh, hold on. One last thing. I need to update. Joel Organs. All right. Alrighty. And we are ready. Just 1 hour, not bad. I'm sweating. Your guys' positive energy, you guys' positive energy will carry the show, okay? All right, here we go. Good evening, folks, and welcome to the 91st minute, Mondays from 7 p.m. sharp to 9 p.m. PST. As you can see, the clocks have changed, I think. The clock on the screen on the bottom right is 8 o'clock 01. Something's wrong. Do you guys know what's wrong? No. I was very late today. I was not anticipating being held up for as long as I did. But we are here nonetheless to talk about the beautiful game we all know and love as soccer. Right, Milo?
No.
No? Oh.
Football.
How you doing,
We're here
Milo?
to talk about football. I'm good, man. I'm good. Work has been a bit crazy the last 2-3 weeks, and it's kicking my ass, man, mentally a little bit, but we'll
Yeah.
get through it one day at a time, one problem at a time.
Yep. You know, we won't talk about work too much. Hoff, how you doing, man?
Good. Not going to talk about work too much.
Okay. But guys, it's been an amazing weekend of football.
It has.
Just entertainment top to bottom. I think United is probably leading in the entertainment department. I think we can all agree.
I mean, I don't know about entertainment.
No. We'll
Yeah, it's good though. I mean, I'm enjoying it.
Exactly. And that's what Man United brings to the table. Everyone enjoys
Listen,
it.
when we get to that segment, let's go in, because I do have some questions for you.
Okay. I got questions. I got answers. I have non-answers. I have truths. I have non-truths. I have it all. I have it all today because.
Nice.
And by the way, Cultured couldn't make it today. He's trying out for the F1 team, Red Bull Singapore or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. But Cultured isn't here, so
He's playing
left.
mini golf.
He's left me with the United. He's left me as the sole United representative, which I was not exactly prepared for until this morning. So I've been mentally preparing.
I saw you suggested that he dips out when United lose.
He tried to dip.
It was implied.
I did say that. It was a joke, but it was more of being like, oh shit, now I have to be the only one, because usually Culture is more like well thought out. I'm just kind of like improvised. What are we gonna talk about?
That's what makes you, man. It's all good.
Today it's gonna have to work because I really did not have time to look at anything. Let's get into our first topic of the evening, gentlemen, shall we?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go. All right, Arsenal narrowly defeated Everton. Their first win away at Goodison in some time. The same fixture last year was Sean Dyche's first game in charge, where they had the quote-unquote new manager bounce, and they had a nice performance against Arsenal last year. This year seems like Arsenal were able to overcome Everton away this time. Let's just go straight into it, Milo. I know you've been waiting to talk about it for an hour at least, but let's talk about it now. Let's talk about the game. How do you feel? How does it feel to get 3 points?
Obviously, 3 points is the minimum objective when you play any team that you expect to finish above. Everton have not exactly lit the world on fire of late. So for me, it was key that we got the win. And, I've seen a lot of talk about how the win came about and yada, yada, yada. It was pretty routine. I mean, we controlled the game for 90 minutes and Everton didn't really test us. I think first thing is the lineup. Obviously, Raya came in for his first start. So Ramsdale on the bench, and no reason given other than, this is his turn. So we'll see if Raya stays in. He faced one shot on target in the whole game. So not really an extreme test of Raya's abilities, but definitely whet the appetite for him. So I'm, Arteta was quizzed about this, and people are trying to, I can tell that the media are trying to make it a thing, like Ramsdale versus and no one at the club is buying it, so it's not really turning into a thing. They would love it to be a thing, but Arteta spoke after the game, and an interesting comment. I was going to get to this later, but let's talk about it now.
Sure.
He said, "Why can't I sub a keeper on if I want to?" You know what I mean? And when I think about what he's saying, it does make sense what he's saying. No one's ever really done it before. My first reaction is, oh my god, that's an awful idea, because you're sort of like changing the stability at the back if the keeper's had a good game. But I feel like if the keeper's had a good game, maybe he wouldn't do it. You know what I mean? Like if the keeper's having a rough time of it, make a sub. Most teams don't do that. It's not a bad idea. I'm actually like, he said he was too scared to do it. He thought about doing it before, and he was too fearful, I think is the word he used. He was too fearful to pull the trigger and try that. I mean, forget being an innovator, all that stuff. Like, what do you guys think about that idea? And like, are you like, oh my god, no, or like that's not actually a bad idea?
I think I don't think it's a terrible idea. I don't know. I mean, you see it with penalty shootouts sometimes. Still pretty rare without injuries involved, but I don't think I don't know. They have so little influence just in general. I know like there are moments of influence, but in general, they see so little of the ball. It's hard to justify making that one of your limited moves that you have throughout a game. Yeah, but I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. That's a good one.
I just thought it was an interesting comment. Carl, what do you think about that? About those comments?
I think that's good. I mean, with the 5 substitutions, it does open up that idea a little more. It makes it a little more plausible. I think, for example, we'll talk later about Brighton. Brighton just immediately switched their goalkeeper. They have 2 goalkeepers who can play the way they want to play, just ready to go, and both are gaining confidence. Which now bring it back to Arsenal. That's what I think is good. You need to have 2. It's good to have 2 goalkeepers that have confidence, and to be able to interchange the team regularly, as we learned with Brighton, which I don't think is a bad thing in the slightest, because I think that'll just raise the overall confidence of the squad. And why not do it to the keeper? Were Arteta's comments about switching the goalkeeper, like he said something like in the 45th minute, I wanted to change the goalkeeper. I wanted to change the goalkeeper at 60th minute or something, he said? Or it was
around,
like that, right?
60, 65 minutes. And he referenced a couple of games from last season. Not this season.
It was like 4 occasions or something.
Yeah, and like, he's literally thinking about it, the way it came across to me, is he's thinking about it like, like you would sub on a midfielder for someone that's got tired legs, or you want to change shape. I don't see the need for it unless your keeper's having a bad game. Like, I like ice hockey. If your goalie's getting pelted, you pull the goalie and you stick the other guy in. Like, it's normal. So, like, with that being said, we never see that, right? We never see a keeper getting yanked, and usually the rest of the team will take the brunt. Only if a goalkeeper makes a specific error do we tend to kind of talk about him. You know what I mean? Like, it often is more about what went wrong higher up the pitch to allow that opportunity. And I think that's fair. We often, we'll talk about a midfielder losing a ball, or a defender not picking up his man, or, you know what I mean? It's rare that, unless the keeper actually has a clanger, it's rare that we blame him specifically. Is
I think it's also maybe it seems because that the only example I have of a team that's changing goalkeeper frequently is Brighton. So I don't mean to talk about the United game. I'm just referencing Brighton.
We'll get that car. I know you're so excited.
No. The fact that it's Ramsdale, I think, adds a different element to this as well. British. We signed him young. There's people like, I remember a couple of weeks ago when Raya signed, we were always wondering, when is Ramsdale going to get benched, right? And it's almost a smart idea by Arteta to just bench him when Ramsdale is in form, almost, instead of waiting for him to make a mistake or something, and to give Raya these minutes, right? So there's many ways to look at it. I think the way he did it today, he could use the international break because I think Ramsdale played, right? Didn't he play in the international break?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. maybe he could use that as an excuse
It
to
shows
say,
you how
okay,
much I paid attention to the international games.
yeah. Well, you could say like Raya had the whole week off. Ramsdale played an extra game. It's a good time for Ramsdale to get some rest or something. You know, you could maybe like, you know, do some things like that. But I really like it. I really like the idea of having, just like you could change Nketiah and Jesus, you can change Ramsdale and Raya. You can change, you know, Gabriel and Ben White. I don't know who else.
Yeah.
But, you know, I mean, it's full squad ability to rotate. And also, you know, if Ramsdale gets injured, now other teams will look at this and be like, oh, that's not really a negative because they have Raya and he's already played. You know, anyways, yeah.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be, you know, it's going to be one of those things that will be hard to sustain long term, because if you have we talked about this when we got Raya, and it is that keeping two goalkeepers that can play at this level happy and not being able to start every game it could be tough. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Yeah, I thought it was interesting. So as for the rest of the game, I can see a lot of talk from people whose teams are yet to play away at Everton, so I'm looking forward to those games. What I will say is this: look, winning games by slender margin, like, say what you want about the game, we controlled it for 90 minutes. Everton weren't a threat. We won the game. That is all that matters. All the rest of it doesn't matter to me. It really doesn't matter. Would I like to see us become more clinical and more ruthless in the attack? Yes, I think that will come as the team shape and balance gets back to a more familiar thing. And we can talk about that because Fabio Vieira came in for Havertz for the first time this season. Vieira started. The shape of the team, to me, and the balance of the team was a lot better and a lot more like what we're used to seeing. I don't know if he's going to stick with that moving forward, but if he does, I think that we'll see the attack start to light up a bit more like it did last year. So going forward, we're scoring goals, we're winning games, but is it as like, and here's the thing where a friend of mine who's a big Arsenal fan was talking to me about it, and he was saying, you know, Arteta is trying to be more controlled. He wants the team to be more controlled instead of swashbuckling. Last year was very attacking, very swashbuckling, but, you know, it came back to haunt us. I really think he's trying to educate the team to be able to control games a bit more at all stages of the game, not just in the moments where they're on top pressure-wise. So whether that's true or not, I think that is an interesting way to look at it, and it might be the case. I mean, we'll find out as the season goes on. But the goal, Saka's assist to a lovely finish from Trossard. Trossard looked pretty good when he came on. Overall, I'd say 3 points is all that matters. Away from home, I'll take it. It doesn't matter to me. It doesn't matter to me. So next up, the North London Derby. So a big game given Tottenham, and I'm sure we'll discuss them in their own segment. But yeah, I mean, that's about it. Pretty uneventful game, to be honest, apart from that.
Yeah, there was one offside call. Ball deflected off of Martinelli scored, but they called it a offside. Do you remember that? The ball deflected off Beto. It was early in the first half, I think. Somewhere.
They said Nketiah, I think, came back from an offside position to play it. Yeah, I mean, the replay of it, I mean, if they're telling me it's offside, I mean, how can I argue? It's no different to the incident between our two teams a couple of weeks ago.
Well, so the question that arises from that is, did Beto deliberately play the ball or not? That's what they were. That's what. Oh,
that's right. Yeah, I saw something about that today. That maybe it came off of him. Yeah.
No, it did come off Beto, but they were saying that because he did not play the ball, right? Even though, like, I don't know. When you make it,
you're getting into phases of play and stuff. Then
no. So it happened in the Champions League final, Liverpool Madrid, when Benzema scored. Someone made a slide tackle, and they were saying because it was, I can't remember what actually happened because it's so confusing. But it's an interesting idea, this idea of deliberately playing the ball. Beto deliberately tried to block the ball there, you know? Yeah. And then I don't know. I thought maybe there weren't much
For-
talking points from the game. That's one when I
There,
read.
there wasn't. I mean, for me, like, you know, had it been 0-0 or had we been 1-0 down, maybe I'd care more about that particular incident.
Isn't that interesting? Yeah.
I
That's how
mean,
it,
just
that's how it goes.
it is, and also where, you know, like most people, once you've finished one game, you're kind of looking ahead to the next, right?
Yeah. You guys, who do you guys play in the Champions League this week?
PSV.
Ooh, that'll be fun.
Yeah,
Away or
PSV.
home?
I don't know, actually. I haven't looked yet, to be honest.
I bet they would be more hyped up if it was at home. I bet it's away.
Maybe. That's an interesting point. But I just purely haven't looked at the fixture list this week. So
Okay.
that's the only reason I don't know.
PSV has, who do they have? They have somebody. They have some players that play football. That's what I know.
Oh, it's a home match. According
fact.
to our sources in chat, it is a home match. So
For
that's
Arsenal.
good. Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be great. That's going to be
Yeah.
great for the fans. Yeah, anything else to add, Hoff, about Arsenal?
I care a lot about being back in the Champions League, but whether we're home or away is, again, really at this point, doesn't matter. We got to.
But a European night back at the Emirates, it's not,
Yeah.
it doesn't give
I
you
know.
warm fuzzies. It's getting darker
I mean-
earlier as well.
If I still had season tickets, it'd probably give me warmer fuzzies. I mean, what can I do, man? I'm going to be at work on Wednesday. So
Yeah.
I will have the game on my phone most likely in the background. So there you go.
Nice. I guess nothing else to add. We'll just cut it there.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't. We're clutching at straws, and we need to keep that segment and the Tottenham segment shorter anyway, because
Oh, that's right. Okay, we'll talk about. Let's look ahead to
you-
London Derby in the next. segment.
you spent an hour of our show solemnly walking around your neighborhood thinking about how you could explain Ten Hag's behavior and tactics. And
Literally, ask me anything. I have all the answers.
AMA.
I think. All right, here we go. Let's get to Spurs. 2-1 was the score. 2-1, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it was a comeback. Yeah, it was a good 2-1. All right, here we go. Whoa! I just read in chat. Extreme says I love Ange Ball. No. You're locked in with Pep, buddy. You're locked in.
Yeah, like
None-
that's the anti-Pep. How can you like Ange Ball?
You don't like it. No. You like Snooze Fest. Remember, don't forget.
This is great.
All right, here we go. And here we go. Tottenham Hotspur winning in stoppage time following a Richarlison header and a Kulusevski goal. Beautiful Ange Ball on display towards the end of the game. 12 minutes of extra time, I think. Breaking new records, I believe. I think we'll be seeing a lot of those records with the new stoppage time rules. But Ange Postecoglou has done it again. I love this guy. I love Ange Postecoglou. I'm a United fan, but I am unbiased when it comes to love. I will love what I love, and I will not, be ashamed of it. Off. What are your thoughts on Tottenham Hotspur's win?
So I put thoughts. If you follow me on Twitter, you can see my stream of consciousness during most matches. At the end of this one, it wasn't relief. I would have been annoyed if it finished 1-0. Because I mean, this is the exact type of match under Mourinho, under late stage Pochettino, under
Late stage Pochettino sounds like cancer.
It does a little bit. Under Conte, it's the type of match that we would lose, and there'd be weeping, gnashing of teeth. It would be the end of the world. But the mentality is completely different. And I guess thankfully it was annoying, but thankfully every single opportunity Sheffield United had to waste time, they took it, which is why there were 12 minutes of stoppage time. So there were some complaints about that, but you got to look at yourself in that case. But yeah, I was pleased at how Sheffield played. Actually, I wasn't expecting them to be as aggressive as they were. I thought it was back in a pretty good back and forth match overall. I thought Vicario played pretty well, just going like up the pitch like I normally do. Vicario played well. I thought the defense was really good. Honestly, if I don't notice center backs, I'm happy. Like maybe a good tackle here or there, but if I don't notice them, it's something that sticks out.
Did Romero commit a foul yet?
Yes, he has one foul now.
Oh wow, that's a crazy stat.
It is,
yeah,
especially and he broke up a potential fight. Like Emerson was jawing with one of the Sheffield United players, and Christian Romero was the guy to like separate them. Do you
hear Ange Postecoglou's comments about being a leader? I think he referred to Christian Romero about that, and he was like referring to his conduct on the field. Like, if he wants to be a leader, he needs to act a certain way on the field. Or he just said, I want leaders, or something about leaders. I don't know if maybe you remember more about it. I don't know who he was referring to.
I don't remember the exact words.
But I feel like that has influenced Romero. That's all I'm trying to say about that.
And that's what I mentioned a couple weeks ago. We did our preseason player picks, and I picked him for most overrated just because he was so reckless, so aggressive. And I feel like giving him a leadership vice captain role kind of like put that expectation on, like, you can't be reckless with your play, take yourself off the pitch because of something dumb. You have to like control yourself. But so far, it's worked out well for him.
Nice.
It was nice to see Richarlison get a goal after his sobbing coming off for Brazil. And his comments like after that, talking about how he was going to come back to England, see a therapist and all that. It's nice to hear. It's nice to humanize these guys sometimes. And Postecoglou had a great press conference clip about that too. I'm not going to go into that, but you should watch it. And yeah, so it was nice to see him get a goal and ended up being the winning assist as well on Kulusevski's goal. So yeah, he made a pretty big impact when he came in. I thought Kulusevski, he's been kind of ramping up. I think it's just becoming more comfortable in the system. I thought this was his best game under Ange so far. Thought he was very good.
He was my underrated before this.
Oh, he was. You're right. Yeah. You're right.
And by the way, Son was my overrated, but Son on the wing was overrated.
Son, not striker.
Son through the middle is different. It's almost like Martinelli. Yeah. I think Martinelli through the middle would be. Sorry to bring up Arsenal in this segment, but anyways,
it's all right. We'll talk about. We're
going to bring him up anyway.
Yeah.
So again, I don't want to appear to be overly negative. I talked to Hoff about this earlier.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh,
when it comes to Tottenham enjoying life under Ange, I get it. In my opinion, United game aside, because United, obviously we know how you're doing right now, but I think at the time it was more unknown. It was the second game of the season. But the United game aside, Tottenham have faced, and like I say, I'm not trying to be a downer. I'm just saying they've faced Brentford, Bournemouth, Fulham, Burnley, Sheffield United. The fixture list has been quite kind. So in my opinion, Ange's first real test is this North London derby. So I'm intrigued to see how we do against Ange Ball, and I'm intrigued to see what happens after that too, because you also then face Liverpool. You do have Luton after that.
Yeah.
And then you've got a run of sort of decent games to you. Chelsea, I mean, Chelsea, Tottenham, typically will be a bit of a battle for you, but you never know. The way Chelsea are playing, obviously.
Right.
But yeah, that's the only thing I would say is just, again, I stand by. I think your fixture list has been quite kind to start the season.
Yeah. And
Not to be a downer, though.
well, I mean,
No, I mean, they're playing.
to complete the conversation that we had, I said, like, well, we both agree, like, you can only play who's on the schedule.
That's what I said. You can only beat what's in front of you, for sure.
Yeah.
But I do think it's been quite a nice run.
These are, of these 5, definitely Bournemouth away was one. Sheffield United at home, probably. Maybe you could throw Brentford. Well, that was a draw, the Brentford match, but you could pick any 3 of the 5 matches so far, and not any other season, but in most other seasons, you're getting maybe 3 points out of those 3 matches, maybe.
Yeah.
So I think the mentality is slightly, it's definitely different. I don't know if it's completely different yet. We'll hopefully find out Sunday, one way or the other.
Yeah, I
mean,
I wonder how you would have felt because I mean, you came extremely close to losing to Sheffield United.
Yeah,
it doesn't get much later than that.
Yeah, it hasn't. Yeah, this is the first time I haven't been super anxious for a derby because I feel like the plan is in place. It might not be executed perfectly, like off the rip, but the plan is there instead of just like, I don't know. I feel like it was really, I don't know what the plan was under Conte other than drive people away from watching the games.
Yeah.
That wasn't the plan, obviously, but yeah, it's just,
I'm excited for the game this weekend too, because for other reasons, like a lot of people are questioning Arsenal, and I'm like, okay, here we go. We got North London derby, big game at home. I'm glad it's at our place. I will say that.
Yeah.
I wouldn't want to play, I'd be more concerned if you were on this run and we were playing you at your place. I just think, I think it would be a much more difficult game. I do think it will be, North London derby is always, to me, regardless of record and who's won more and yada, yada, yada. It's always, to me, it's always going to be a tough game.
Yeah.
We've done very well at home against you in the last number of years. So obviously we take that into account as well. I'm really intrigued for this one because you've got a Tottenham team on high confidence coming in against an Arsenal team that are being questioned, but if you listen to the club, they're not concerned. Yeah, I think I reckon I said to you earlier, our fan base is kind of split half and half at the moment as to whether they think it's an issue or whether they think it's part of the plan.
Yeah.
So yeah, we shall see, I guess.
What's the matchup in the North London derby you're looking forward to the most? Who's the left back for Tottenham?
Udogie
versus Saka. Ooh,
that'll be a good one, actually. Yeah,
I'm looking forward to that. And Martinelli on the other side, it'll be on Royale.
If Martinelli's back, 'cause he did get a knock.
Oh, he did.
He did. Yeah, he came off for Trossard due to injury. So
it'll be Porro or Royale. I would, if it was me, I would probably put Royale in there just because he's defensively better. But Porro has been so good in the attack. I don't know. That's a tough decision for me. Based season, on that game.
I mean, obviously Odegaard last season in this fixture, Odegaard had a good game as well. Very, very difficult to contain. He's one of those players, if he's on, the passes he can make just unlock things, right? So I'd be interested to see if he starts Fabio again, or whether he brings Havertz back. Like, there's so many questions. I mean, our defense, I think, is set. I'm okay with Richarlison and Son against. Son versus Holding, I didn't like. Son versus Saliba, I can live with.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I think Basuma and Odegaard is going to be a good one.
Yeah.
Just because both of them go all over the place. I wonder if Postecoglou will just have Bissouma try to just like you go where he goes the whole time. That's it. That's all you do. I don't know. Well, yeah, I would be interested to see how he utilizes him.
I think, yeah, I mean, you got to be careful with that because I think he'll want to. Maybe he might. I mean, we'll see right off the bat, right? Because Saka sees a lot of the ball and tests every team's left back like over and over and over as the game goes on. And I think it will be an interesting battle. But like with someone like Saka, you got to be careful man marking too heavily because he has the pace. He has, he's wiry. He's very agile. Once he's around you, he's going to make something happen.
Yeah.
It's. I think you almost might want to give him a couple of yards so you can size him up and try and stop his path. But it's a difficult one. I mean, people look at his numbers. People are judging him on numbers. I see a lot of talk about goals and assists, and last season he was doing better on that front already. He's just such an integral piece, and he makes things out of nothing. He's one of those players. So we're going to need him to be. We're going to need him to be up for it. That's for sure. I mean, the whole team better be up for it. There's a North London derby.
Right.
We'll be up for it.
Real quick, so Bissouma, what's the midfield? Midfield three. There's Madison, Bissouma, and who's the other one?
Sarr.
Okay, Sarr.
Right now, Sarr.
It'll be definitely Odegaard, Rice, and that's the next question basically. Who will be that? Will they go with false fullback or will they go with Partey? Will they go with Vieira? Who do you think will change? Do you think Ange will change in response to Arsenal for this game? Do you think Arsenal will? Milo, do you think? I feel like, in boxing, right? There's an A side and a B side, right? Feels like Arsenal is still the A side right now. Maybe, I don't know. Like, will Arsenal stick to their guns, play their false fullback 3-5-2 or whatever 3-4-3, or will Ange like respond to that, or is there any inkling of idea of what you guys feel might happen as far as that goes?
I suspect we'll see the same lineup for Arsenal that we saw this weekend. Honestly,
okay.
I do.
Well,
Partey's injured as well.
Oh no, Partey's injured. Okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if Postecoglou moved Son back out to the left and started Richarlison, but I think that might be the only change that he would make. If not, it would still be Solomon and or maybe give Johnson a start. I don't know if he would bring him in or not. He looked pretty good when he came on in his limited time, but
he had a disallowed goal, I think, right?
Yeah, it was a nice finish too. Goal. A lot of premature Dele Alli comparisons to the finish, but
oh no,
just because it looks like they have similar body types, like they're kind of tall and lanky, and honestly, if you like saw a silhouette, they look pretty similar. But yeah, it was a nice finish. He was just, I think, like his head was offside. He was like leaning into his run. Yeah. I hope he gets some play in some capacity. Just I want to see more of what he has to offer, basically.
All right. Anything else to add about the game? I mean, if we could go back to the Tottenham's game. I know we went to North London Derby a little bit there, but any lingering thoughts, Milo?
We got to move on.
And joy.
We got to move on. It's already 25-9.
Oh, relax. Jeez.
We got so much to cover. We got your team.
Just calm down. We can talk about my team. You want to talk about my team? Let's talk about my. Do one of you guys want to talk about it, or should I just do it? Like intro.
No, there's stuff we've got to talk about, dude. You might not want to hear it, but
no, dude, relax.
No, you mean
bro.
the intro?
Relax. Take it easy with that. What I'm saying is, who wants to introduce the topic? Do you want me to do it?
Sure.
All right, here we go. You think I'm stressed, don't you, Milo, or something? What's up?
No.
Okay. You all right? You good?
I'm fine, dude.
Okay,
I'm more concerned Because I know Hoff likes to finish the show around 9, so I'm more concerned about that.
Yeah, no, we'll get our 3-4 segment. And it's going to be an abbreviated show today. All right, here we go. Brighton came to Manchester United's house and beat the shit out of them this past weekend. 3-1, easily handled. Manchester United pushed them around their own backyard. Unbelievable. Ten Hag, some people call him 7 Hag. Some people call him 350 million Hag. And Brighton are sitting at 16 million Hag. And completely destroyed United. I mean, what is there to say about this game? The better team, the better footballing team won. Brighton could be, they're a top team right now. As I mentioned earlier, they have they made, I believe 6 changes to their starting 11. Very impressive. I think we can all agree, and I said it. I watched the game on tape delay, and Brighton played the best football in the league. I think, as far as in possession, it can be slightly snooze fest, but they pull you out to press, and then once they break your press, they know, everyone knows where their teammates are going to be, and it seems like that is a philosophy that's been really nicely instilled by De Zerbi. And to be fair, credit has to be given to Brighton's organization, as a whole. De Zerbi just came in last season when Potter was picked off by Chelsea. So you have to give a lot of credit to the organization for having these players. Sure, you can give credit to De Zerbi for having them play a certain way, but I think the club has to be given a lot of credit for having this squad for De Zerbi. And De Zerbi said that last season as well. He mentioned that, he's just continuing Graham Potter's great work, I think was one of his quotes. Yeah, I think people should give Brighton a little more credit. Obviously, United's going to make the headlines, but they played really well. I enjoyed their football. It was a tight game in the beginning, and then once Brighton got that first goal, they are just like, they keep the ball so well that it's really frustrating. Ten Hag, I thought, did well. We played like a 4-4-2 diamond to try to break the press, or to try to break their build-up coming through the middle. But Brighton kind of moved their center backs out wide. De Zerbi kind of tactically changed that, and that kind of made it difficult for those 1-2, the 2 strikers and the attacking mid Bruno, to stop their build-up because they went wide. And Old Trafford is, all football pitches have a range of dimensions, and Old Trafford is wider than most. So Brighton was able to exploit the wide areas, and unfortunately we had an aging Casemiro holding and very much aging Christian Eriksen on the left side of that diamond, trying to keep up with, I believe, Tarek Lamptey was on the left at that time. But anyways,
yeah,
trying to keep up with Brighton on that side as well. But yeah, ask away. I really don't... Yeah, go ahead. I know, Milo, you have some hard-hitting questions apparently. So.
No, not hard-hitting questions. I just have questions because
okay.
I think I can tell you're defensive about it though. So it's
no,
fine.
no,
We'll go.
I'm not defensive about it.
You are. You're on edge already. You're like, Milo's got hard-hitting. No, he doesn't. I just have some questions.
No. Milo, you're easy. I can read you like a book, my dude. Okay, I know when you got something. Go ahead.
Dude, I got nothing other than what a lot of people are talking about. There's two or three things. Okay, first of all, obviously we know how much you love Ten Hag. You've posted "Let him cook" everywhere on the internet that I at least have been. There's a post from Cartwheel with "Let him cook,"
and
right? You're
a
big Ten Hag guy. Questions have to be asked.
Oh, sure.
About Ten Hag now. Yes or no?
Okay. Absolutely, yes.
I mean, he picks the team, so you're talking about an aging Casemiro and an aging Christian Eriksen. He's picking the team.
Who would you rather put instead of Casemiro?
Dude, I don't give a shit. I'm not a Man United fan.
Well, then why are you asking the question?
Because you're the United fan. This is your segment.
No. You're asking the question. I'm answering. Who would you put in instead of Casemiro?
No, I'm asking.
There's no one. That's the question. That's the answer.
Okay.
There's no one.
Okay, so you have no one else in the squad that you
that could play in
there instead
Casemiro's
of
position right
Eriksen?
now. No, because Amrabat's
Okay.
injured.
All right, that's
Kobe
your
Mino's
answer then.
injured.
Super
Yeah.
defensive, but that's your answer. Yeah,
That's
you
not
tried
a
to turn it to me. I'm not a Man United fan. I don't care. I'm just trying to ask questions for the segment.
Okay. Go ahead. Ask the
You're
questions.
the United expert, not me, dude. I don't like. I'm asking to get content out of you.
Oh, so you
about it.
just you want to ask the questions that everyone's asking, basically. You don't want to ask the questions you're curious about.
What? Why are you turning this to me, dude? This is about Man United. Okay, I'm asking you.
Man United.
I don't know what your problem is with me. We can talk about that
What do you
offline,
want me to
'cause obviously there's
explain?
something.
Okay, now I understand.
It's a fucking question, dude. Like, do
What's
you
the question?
not think it's time to start looking at
okay,
Ten
so
Hag?
all right. So the question was Casemiro. My answer is, who are you going to start instead of Casemiro? And that's my point is, sorry, I should have clarified. There's no one that can replace him right now. That was my answer. Sorry, I didn't make it crystal clear. Yeah, there's nobody. So I mean, I don't know what you expect Ten Hag to do. If that's the issue that people are having that with Casemiro, then I think you need to really think about who's in the squad. Do we have anybody who can play there? No. What do you want him to do? His hands are tied here.
Okay. All right. So then that's a club issue. Then they didn't provide him with the manpower that you need.
Or and we also have injuries. Yeah, Amrabat is injured.
Well, I mean,
Kobe
every
Mino's
team has
also
injuries.
injured. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, those are two people that can play in that position.
Okay,
McTominay, we tried to move on last summer as well. He could technically play there. He did come on later, but I don't think he's better than Casemiro. I think more questions would be asked if you started McTominay and benched Casemiro. Yeah.
Maybe, but if it works, if the team plays better, then you know what I mean. I mean, he's seen them in training, right? Is what my point is. He's seeing the whole squad in training, and he's choosing the starting 11.
Yeah,
right. Not you, not the fans. Ten Hag is choosing that. He's setting the formation. He's asking them how to play. So for me, when you get a poor run of results, that it's natural that you would look to the manager. Like it's not a trick question. I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm literally just asking you, like questions have to be asked about Ten Hag. The other thing, a lot of stuff you'll see out there right now is there's a lot of excuses being made. Do you buy into that? Do you think he's hiding from the media? Because he doesn't seem to ever say we played badly, I made a mistake. Like that never comes out of his mouth, right? There's none of that from him. It's all this happened. The ref did this. This was offside. They did that. Like it seems to be an excuse fest from Ten Hag.
No, he's said that in the past. When we haven't played well, he says things like, we didn't play to our principles, etc., blah blah blah, stuff like that. So a lot of things are getting, being whipped up into things that aren't actually true, right? So by the media and things like that. So yeah, he criticizes the team when there's time to criticize the team. I think he knows deep down that Brighton are a better football team right now. He's gone on record talking about Brighton play a beautiful brand of football as well. I think people are overreacting. I obviously think people are overreacting. I don't think I need to convince anybody that it is an overreaction, but maybe people want to hear me defend that, or something, because we're asking questions that everybody's, you just open Twitter, type in Man United, you'll see these questions. All right, not saying that they're bad questions, just if that's what we want to, yeah, we could talk about it. Yeah. Fire Ten Hag.
Flip that. No,
but yeah, I think it's fine, man. We lost to a better team. It's very simple. I don't think there's. I mean, if you want me to be critical of United, I thought Rashford. I've always been critical of Rashford. He's supposed to be our main man, and he needs to play a little better. I thought Hollywood played decent. That ball that went out of bounds, I don't know if you saw that. I did
did.
write some notes while I was watching the game. If we had goal line, or the ball chip technology like they had in the World Cup, then maybe that would have been called, in play. Remember against Japan?
Unless
Japan,
the picture
Germany?
was doctored that I saw, then to me it was out. I mean, there was
So
you could see the grass, but I don't.
In the Japan Germany game, you could see the grass as well, but it was called in.
I remember that incident,
Mhm.
but
There
they showed
was-
a different angle. Yeah.
So the angle that I saw during the United game was, if you see the goalpost is slightly behind the white line of the end line. If it was a perfectly perpendicular photo, the goalpost and the end line should be one line, right? So it's geometry at that point. I'm not trying to defend it should have been a goal or whatever. I'm not trying to say that. I'm just saying if we had goal line tech, like ball chip technology, we could get a definitive answer, but we don't have that yet. I'm not sure why. Maybe it's just too expensive to keep the costs up or whatever for each ball to have a chip in it like they had at the World Cup. But we looked good in the beginning of the game, and then after that first goal, we couldn't handle Brighton's play. You're smiling, Milo. What's up?
I don't know. I'm just reading the chat and just listening
you're reading
to you.
chat. Okay.
Just listening to yeah, I'm reading that and just listening to you talking.
Okay, I'm not reading
You know.
chat. I don't play to the chat like some people. What's that called? What's that called? Like
Pandering.
pandering.
There's no questions in chat. It's more just comments.
I thought Reguilon played well. He had a decent well, but it's his first debut for the club. He's obviously going to play hard. Yeah, there's a lot of organizational things. Let Ten Hag cook. I mean, you brought it up in the beginning. I couldn't have said it better. You brought it up. Let him cook. Seriously, it's going to take time to get this team, this club out of the swamp.
How long's he been there now?
A year and a month or two.
Okay, so we're in year 2. This is how you spoke about Arteta. So
okay.
Just repeating it. We're in year
Arteta
2.
finished 8th his first season, I believe, or something.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. He took over from Unai during the season, but yes.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, look, I'm not. This isn't a dig, so I know you're going to get defensive. I'm just saying that
you don't want to be a downer bringing up Tottenham's fixture list,
Okay, keep attacking, dude.
I'm not
do whatever you have
attacking.
to do. Whatever you have to do to make yourself feel better.
No,
it's
this
fine.
isn't a dig. Go ahead, say what you got to say.
I never said it wasn't a dig. What I said is.
I thought you said it wasn't a dig. This wasn't a dig.
It isn't.
Okay.
And but I didn't say that. You said it this segment. I said it in the Tottenham segment. What I'm saying to you is, you mentioned Arteta in year 2. You had certain expectations, right? Going into year 3, you're talking about if he doesn't win now, I mean, you got to get rid. So how long do you give Ten Hag? What if these results continue? How long do you give him?
If we keep losing to top 6 teams, I give him. He won't get fired. How long do I give him? I give him. Let's see. We're into year 2, 3. I'll give him 5 till year 5. Let him get his players in. Let him get his own players in. Right? Holgund is not a Band-Aid signing. Casemiro was a Band-Aid signing. Antony, these things that are happening with Antony, kind of unforeseeable, this whole thing. I don't think you can blame Ten Hag for that. I don't think you can, but it is a setback. And that is Antony's, his off the field stuff is what I'm talking about. On the field, I think he's doing his role, what Ten Hag wants him to do. So I'm not worried about on the field stuff. It's off the field stuff which is gonna, cause problems here with Antony. But everyone else, I think, Malacia, good squad player. Casemiro, good Band-Aid signing. Eriksen, free transfer, good Band-Aid signing as well. Højlund, I think he looks very promising. Unknown? No,
unknown at the moment.
He's unknown, but I think he looks very promising. He looks very promising. He's gonna make all the right runs. He's a proper forward. Poacher type.
Onana has to be a concern. I mean, the shots faced versus goals conceded column is pretty bad right now. Although, whether or not you blame the rest of the team, it is pretty bad.
Yeah, I wasn't exactly a De Gea
Mhm.
out guy because of his
I
shot
know.
stopping capabilities. So yeah, I understand why. I mean, look, it was always going to happen. Like that's what I tried to explain to a lot of people that were calling for Onana. Because if you have like 11 scrubs in front of him, he's obviously going to get some heat. And if he's not, if his shot stopping isn't amazing like De Gea's was, like De Gea might save one of those goals at least against Brighton. I'm not saying he will. It's so hard to say, but that's not Onana's thing. The team is supposed to defend much better. Like we are. It's not looking good on a football level.
Yeah.
Like look at Brighton on a football level. They look proper. They look like a proper team. Players playing, certain way. 16 million squad starting 11 cost is just insane. Insane. But yeah. Hannibal getting his goal. I thought that was
Good goal.
nice. Good consolation goal. He can't even get a consolation goal in peace now because people are coming at him for his celebrations.
What did he? I didn't know his celebration. I thought it was a good goal.
Yeah, he just celebrated like he won the game or something. But it was his first goal for the club at Old Trafford. He was excited, But people are getting a lot of critics are getting mad that he celebrated while we were 3-1 down.
I also don't think it's out of order for people to ask questions when you lose. Like if we lose 3-1 at home to Brighton, I know you're going to be asking me questions. I just know it. You know what I mean? Like at Old Trafford, you don't expect. Like surely that has to be a problem. It's a bigger problem than just Brighton with a better team. I mean, you got turned over at Old Trafford. Do you know what I mean? Like that is an issue.
Yeah,
Like,
it doesn't feel like an issue to me. It really doesn't. Yeah, we lost to Arsenal narrowly. We lost to Tottenham. There was a handball in there that wasn't called for us, and then we lost to Brighton straight up. 3 solid teams. We lost to them. That's good.
There's some things that went for you as well, like the Wolves should have had a penalty. Forest, Rashford dived. There are some things.
The Wolves, the Wolves one we got away with. I don't know about the Forest one, but it's there's some tough calls there. There's some tough calls, but Brighton are a good team. I think they are. I think we're taking away from Brighton here a little bit, and that's what happens when United's in the equation.
I don't mean to do. I don't think anyone means to do that. I think Brighton were outstanding, and let's not pretend that De Zerbi hasn't been receiving heaps of praise for the last 18 months, because he has. Like this is not like we've never spoken good about Brighton, because we have. All of us have.
Yeah.
Right. We know what they're capable of.
But what's more fun is to make the argument for ask questions of Ten Hag and all that stuff, which is fine. I understand that aspect as well.
I think it's just natural because of how much people big Ten Hag up, right? And by people I mean Man United fans.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
I still think there's like he's not working. Like you said in the beginning, let him cook. Really, like, and what does that really mean? Let's break that down a little bit. That means raise the standards of the club back to where they should be, and we can talk about it. Jadon Sancho, right? His treatment of Jadon Sancho.
Did he buy Sancho? I'm
100% fine with that. No.
Was he a Ten Hag signing?
No, he was not.
Okay.
No. Much before.
I don't know the timeline on that, so that's.
No, he was not. He was not bought last summer. And basically, what's happened. His treatment of Sancho, and I believe Wan-Bissaka is out for a couple months with a hamstring injury. Apparently, that's what I'm hearing. I wonder if Sancho said he's being a scapegoat for this and that. We don't know what training's like. What if everyone's just goofing off in training? No one's ever going to give Ten Hag that line of positive outlook, good faith argument for Ten Hag, right? No one's gonna say when Ole came in everyone kind of said, "Oh, this is a joke. We're not going to take this seriously anymore. We're just going to get our paycheck. We've made it to Man United. We don't got to prove anything to anybody, you know." And Ole's there, you know, barely any managing experience, and we're just gonna.
But this is just you
around.
thinking. This is you telling us what you think could be happening on the training field.
Just like people think that Ten Hag is the problem here. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm people are saying Ten Hag is the problem. I'm saying there's many things that could be the problem here. There's many things, and I think that Ten Hag obviously is going to get it's basically the same cycle we've had with our managers, right? Slowly, you know, the whole press and, you know, the Twitter bots.
It is the manager's job to take that, right? For the most part.
No, take it, give it and take it, fine, whatever. That doesn't matter at the end of the day. What matters is whether the club fall for it and fall under the pressure of the fans or whatever, to make a change or whatever. But there's nothing that Ten Hag has done that I dislike. Still, I think he's trying to change the culture of the club that has lost its identity and culture for like 10 years or something. How long was I'm trying to think of other clubs. Arsenal, you know, they've kind of been in like a kind of they haven't won a league in a while. Liverpool hadn't won a league in a while. You know, we haven't won the league for what, 10 years now, right? I think this year.
Yeah.
You know, I think it is what it is, you know. This is football. It's organizationally, you have to prepare things in order to win. Brighton have had a great squad, great signings from before De Zerbi got there. Pep Guardiola, before he arrived at City, had Chiki Begiristain. Arteta had Edu before he arrived. You know, Klopp, I will say, Klopp arrived and slowly changed the culture, right? He had to build his squad with great signings and stuff like that. And so I give Klopp credit for sticking it out, because he had 3 or 4 years of no titles or anything, right? I believe. He also had a similar kind of league position finishing as Arteta did, right? Mm-hmm. 7th, something, I don't know. So, you know, yeah, we finished 3rd. I think the whole Premier League was a bit weaker, and this is going to sound like a dig, but I had mentioned it last year, that I think Arsenal's best chance to win the title was last year, because all the other teams were in a bit of a transitional phase. But now, as all these teams have kind of tried to figure out, obviously Chelsea, United are struggling, the league will be a little more tougher, and Brighton's kind of emerged in that as well. I thought Newcastle would be better as well. But, you know, maybe that 3rd place finish was a little overinflated, and maybe we're actually a 5th, 4th place team or something, you know. I think top 4 is the goal. Yeah, I don't know if you guys have anything else to talk. I feel like I'm just rambling now, because I don't know. It's just like, these are things that are not that important to me. Like, I'm not panicking like some people might be. But I'm also, I don't know. I'm not exactly, I don't have the same mind space that I had last season, so maybe that has to do with it.
5 years. You give him 5 years.
5 years?
Yeah, you said you'd give him 5 years.
Yeah. Oh, no, I'd give him 5 years. Yeah.
Wow.
I'd give him like 4 or 5 more 4 or 5 transfer windows. So yeah, about 3 more years. That would be 5 years. Yeah. I mean, if you can get in 2 to 3 quality signings each transfer window, yeah, by the 4th or 5th, we should be doing our thing. Yeah. Because, do you guys realize we have a lot? I mean, I know I talk about a lot technical debt. You guys, by now you guys should know what technical debt is. we have Harry Maguire, we have Scott McTominay, we have no youngsters. The last youngster that came through was Rashford. After that, now it's Garnacho. We have no other youngsters. Like we have big organizational issues here.
Who is to blame for that?
You could argue the Glazers. You could argue that just bad technical decisions have been made. Though I think bringing Ten Hag in is a very good technical decision by whoever made it, and credit has to be given to the Glazers for that. But yeah, the build up to this, right? Ed Woodward, a businessman, being in charge of our signings, and obviously we've been very profitable for the last 10 years, but on a football side, we had no footballing brains. I get a lot of stick for saying Ralf Rangnick was a very important person to come to the club because he just spoke simple common sense that people in other clubs would think is so trivial, but United don't do it, So, yeah, you can make arguments about the Glazers, sure. Move the Glazers in, out, fine. That's fine. I'm not too sensational. Like, it's going to take time. My personal belief is, this is a hot take, okay? Rashford is the cause of all the toxicity. He is the watermark for the squad, and if that's our watermark, we're gonna have problems until Rashford is no longer the main man. That's all I got to say about that. You guys have anything else to add? I didn't want to go on this long. I swear to God, I did not. Okay, I feel like you were like asking me to go on about this. Anyways, you were saying we got a lot of things to talk about. Trying to hype up this United segment.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're often trying to hype up the segments we do. Like, yeah, but go read the Discord. That's all we talk about is how to hype this up, how to make this better.
Oh, our chats.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
Like every other football fan, when your team loses, you don't like answering difficult questions about it. It's fine.
I answered all your questions.
No, but you tried so many times to ask me a difficult question. You tried so many times to spin it back at me for some unknown reason. I couldn't care less if you lose or if you win, as long as it's not against
what is
us.
What Casemiro doesn't play? Is that the solution? I mean, I think that's not the solution. Sorry, I should have said that.
All right,
now I'm reading chat. Yeah. Chart was trolling the whole segment.
Trolling, yeah.
Super. Yeah, this chat's brainwashed. You guys can pander. I don't pander to chat anymore. They're probably sitting in their boxers, Cheetos on their fingers, ponytail down to their ass cheeks. What's the other thing?
Like comic book guy from The Simpsons.
No, I'm kidding. That's just a castle. That's just a castle. I'm naked swinging things. You're the one brainwashed by Ole Ball 2. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Do you want to do one more, or do you want to? That's up to you, Hoff.
Yeah, we can.
Let's do it.
We got the roundup.
Okay. There we go.
Please do, because I spent a bit of time on it, so I would like to not waste that time. Alrighty, welcome to the roundup. We got a few things to get to tonight. This is just a little look at some of the other stuff that's gone on in football this weekend. Chelsea, another poor result, 0-0 draw away at Bournemouth, 1 win in 5. Guys, how does Pochettino turn this around for Chelsea?
I think he's got to utilize Enzo better. I just feel like Enzo isn't deployed in the right manner, like what he does for Argentina or what he did at Benfica. He's just not. He can find the long opportunities, I guess, is the best phrase for it. And he's just not that guy. He's not being used as that guy right now. I mean, if you're going to drop as much money as they did on him, it's kind of weird to not play to his strengths. To me, anyways. I I don't see him training. Maybe he doesn't want to do that. But I feel like he's not being used properly.
Yeah, for me, Chelsea, they're a young squad. They didn't sign anyone over 25 or whatever or something. They are debilitated by injuries right now. Badiashile, Broja, Casado, Chaloba, Chukwuemeka, Fofana, Reece James, Romeo Lavia, Christian Nkunku, all injured. I think you just have to look at this as a process that's going to take a while. I do find all the signings that they signed, they didn't sign an out-and-out striker. I mean, they're really trusting, putting a lot of, a lot of trust in Nicholas Jackson to be the one to produce the goals. I think, I think they've assembled a decent squad that's going to take a little bit of time to gel. The injuries aren't helping. I think Pochettino is a good manager. I think the goal, I mean, without any big star signings, the goal is top 4, in a couple of years. And Nicholas Jackson right now doesn't seem like the guy who's going to get you there, and they might need to invest in a striker, funny enough. But
yeah.
I think you give him time. I'm not too crazy. What do you think, Milo?
5 years? You give Poch 5 years?
5 years total? Yeah, absolutely. 5 years total. Yeah.
I don't think Bowley will, but that doesn't seem in a normal world, which this isn't now.
I think any successful, maybe not Brighton. Brighton, I think they would have stuck with Potter for longer. But you look at Arsenal. How long has Arteta been there? 5 years?
4. He's in year 4, I think. Yeah.
I think he's year 5. All right. Okay, I'm counting Emery as well. But
you're counting
that
the
season,
Emerys.
that was the 8th place finish, and then after that, this would be the start of his 5th season. Pep's obviously been there more than 5 seasons. Klopp's been there more than 5 seasons. It's I don't think it's crazy to think that if they're looking at a successful, they're trying to build a successful club, they'll change Pochettino, who is a highly regarded manager, I think. But yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
What do you think's up with Chelsea, Milo?
Nothing. Long may it continue. Next up in the roundup, Liverpool. Looking pretty good, I think. An early goal for Wolves couldn't stop Liverpool. Pretty impressive, coming back to win 3-1. Goals from Gakpo, Robertson, and an own goal sealing the points for Liverpool. 4 wins and 1 draw. Do you believe they are back? Are they a contender for the title? Yes or no? Well, with notes, if you like.
Contender. I think I'll stop at contender. I won't go to. I see them winning it this year. I think they have defensive issues.
By contender, just for definition's sake, to
top
be
4.
Yeah, in the title race.
Okay.
Whether that runs till, whenever City run away with it, whether that's March or
right.
Whenever it is the City do that thing that they do.
Yeah.
But for me, I think they'll be in the title race. I think I'm seeing enough.
Okay.
I think they'll be in the title race.
Yeah, they could be definitely in the title race. It was interesting. They gave a start to Kwanzaa, who I've never seen play before. I wonder how he did. I'd be curious to hear from Liverpool fans because of Van Dijk's red card, and that is the position that I think everyone was looking at during the summer, was that left center back area. If they could have strengthened that, I think people would have been no doubt thinking title contenders. But since they did not, I'd be curious to hear what his reviews were. I didn't watch the game, but I think we've seen that Szoboszlai is ready for the big occasion. I think Klopp made some good changes. He took off McAllister, and I think he dropped back Szoboszlai to a deeper role, I believe, or something. But yeah, I think they have a lot of good pieces, especially with Gravenberch coming in. It seems like Klopp got backed, FSG backed him. Spent a bit of money, and they have a really nice looking squad, top to bottom. A lot of good squad depth as well. I think they are contenders, yes.
And you said yes as well, Half, right?
Yep.
What do you think, Milo?
Liverpool fans? I said I think they'll be in the title race. I do.
Okay.
Quite impressed with him, yeah.
Okay, okay.
Next up, City win again. I put yawn next to it. It kind of sums up my feelings about that. West Ham did give the rest of the league a glimmer of hope by taking the lead through Cultured's BFF, JWP. But Darko scored a nice, or Doku, if you prefer, scored a nice equaliser, nice goal, before Bernardo and Haaland grabbed one each to win 3-1. My question for you guys is, can anyone realistically stop? I don't think they.
I don't think so. It'll have to be some kind of implosion of their own making to keep them from winning another one, I think.
I know we're 5-6 games in, whatever we are, but like 9 games in or whatever it is, but like I can't see anyone stopping him. Can't.
Yeah, it feels unfair, the signing of Doku, right? The upgrade is just is like, you know, you got rid of you sold Mahrez and you pick up Doku. And this is what I'm talking about. This is how a football organization should be run, you know. This is winning, you know. They're winning off the pitch, you know. Great signings. I do really like what Julian Alvarez is doing in Kevin De Bruyne's absence. I think he's filling that spot so well. I believe there was a free kick that nearly went in, or something. I just saw some highlights of this game. But yeah, City are playing really well. Doku had mentioned that he felt a little shy in his first game, and he kind of opened up in this game, and he did. He looked really good. Exciting player, and Pep called him a winger. I don't know if you guys heard that. I thought that was pretty funny.
Everyone excited and hitting me up. Yeah, Milo Alvarez is free, because I've been one saying free Alvarez for 18 months or whatever it is. But what happens when KDB comes back, guys? Does Pep? Because I feel like Pep just drops KDB straight back in. I mean, who gets sacrificed?
Alvarez.
Considering it, like, if it's Alvarez, like, how pissed would you be if you've played really, really well and you just instantly are dropped again?
Kevin De Bruyne is not young. He's what, 33?
He's not. But
yeah, so I mean, I think you have going back to well-run organizations, the conveyor belt. You got a nice conveyor belt with Julian Alvarez ready to come in on that Kevin De Bruyne area. And yeah, Kevin might be rotated a little more than he was last season, depending on how they're doing. But yeah, I mean, if you look at the positions that Alvarez is taking, he's taking Kevin De Bruyne positions. And you know,
he's playing very,
they have
very well.
They have a nice brand of football. Obviously, I'm a little critical of the too much possession based side of it, but you know, they take care of the ball well.
Yeah. All right. Next up, we do have. Let's move over to Serie A briefly. Inter Milan, in the Milan derby, Inter spanked AC 5-1. Mkhitaryan giving them the lead. Remember him? Marcus Thuram was really impressive in the game. Scored their second goal, which was an absolute banger. Rafael Leao did get one back fairly early in the second to make it 2-1. And at that point, I was thinking, okay, game on. This could get a bit more interesting now. And then another from Mkhitaryan, a penalty for Çalhanoğlu. And I can't say that name. And a late goal from Fratesi made it 4 wins from 4 for Inter. They look very impressive this season, not just in that game. I think they've set their eyes on the Scudetto this year. And I think teams are going to find it hard to beat them.
Yeah, they made some great signings with Sommer, Pavard. I thought and Marcus Thuram on a free, like, that's crazy. He was probably one of the most prized free players over the summer, and he went to Inter. A great pickup by them, and that goal he scored, good lord, that people say shots or goals stayed hit. That thing stayed hit through. It looked like it was going to rip through the net. That was just an incredible goal.
Yeah. Do you see any of that one, Cart?
Yeah. Oh no, I didn't see I saw the highlights of the game.
Yeah.
A lot of people were saying Milan. Milan's like they're getting a lot of hype, right? They're hype team right now. Pulisic, Leao, this is the 5th time Inter's beaten Milan in a row. So it's like it's. I think a lot of people underestimated Inter. The Marcus Thuram. How much did he go for? Like 12 million or something? I don't know how much it was actually. That's how much he was available for. I don't know what it actually ended up being, but I think this was the first. Both teams were on a winning streak as well for this match for the first time in a very long time. So I think it was hyped up pretty good. I was pretty hyped up about it. But yeah, I think Inter, going from Lukaku to Marcus Thuram, you really see 2 different types of strikers and what they can do. This Marcus Thuram, big guy, but he's also mobile. And Lukaku, that style of striker, I just don't. I'm not a fan. Even though Roma did win.
The way they're setting up as well, they're getting more from Lautaro in every game than they did previously as well. So the way that he's drifting out to the left quite a bit as well in the way that they're set up. So it's really working for them so far as Serie A goes. Obviously, we'll have to see in Europe. But I don't think AC are. I still think AC will finish high this season. I think they'll be in the mix. But I think Inter are just a step above at the moment.
Yeah, Milan had some injuries as well.
Yep.
I think.
Yeah. Let's hop over to Germany. A game that we wanted to quickly touch upon was Bayern Munich 2, Leverkusen 2. Absolute banger of a match. I only watched the extended highlights, but it was enough to see that it was an end-to-end contest. Harry Kane opening the scoring, another goal for Bayern there. A wonder strike free kick from Grimaldo made it 1-1. I don't know if you saw that free kick, it was a beauty. End-to-end for the whole match. Late on, Goretzka thought he'd won it in the 86th minute, and then a last-gasp penalty was converted by Palacios for Leverkusen. Hoff thinks Leverkusen can challenge Bayern for the title this season. What do you think, Kart? And then Hoff you can explain why you think that.
Yep.
I think it's Bayern's to lose, just like every other season. The only X factor is the GDX factor. Granit Xhaka in midfield for Leverkusen, who might make something happen. I do think Bayern will strengthen. I think they're going to pick up Paulinho. I think in January, maybe. I don't know. That'll be a good signing. And I don't know. I haven't seen a whole lot of Bayern this season yet, but I do think that they still will be too strong in the long run. But yeah, Hoff, I'm interested to hear what you think.
I think seeing the progression of Leverkusen from the beginning of last season, Seoane, I think is how you say his name, was the manager in charge. And Leverkusen looked dire. They were just so bad. There were serious relegation fears. And Xabi Alonso took over, and I just focused on survival basically. And they I don't think they finished in a Conference League spot. I think they just missed out on Europe, I believe. I forget how the table shook out at those later European spots, but I think this year some of the signings they made and just more time playing under Xabi Alonso, the way that they looked Friday at Bayern Munich, I thought it was a very impressive performance to me. If they keep that level, I don't see any reason. Dortmund took it to the last game of the season last year and then blew it. Granted, Bayern didn't have a legitimate striker. Now they do. That might be, they might run away with it in March again, like they used to do when Lewandowski was there. But I think I wouldn't be shocked if Leverkusen pushed them a lot more than expected, I guess. It's probably the best way to put it.
Yeah, obviously I don't watch the Bundesliga too closely, other than some of the bigger highlights. But the atmosphere at the game was incredible. The stadium was just rocking. It seemed like a really. And
it was the kickoff to Oktoberfest as well, so everyone was ready to party.
Yeah. Kai,
I have
you
kind of
wanted
a
to add
dumb
something?
question. What is convalescence?
Convalescence.
Patrick Schick was injured with convalescence. Maybe something to comment down below if you know what convalescence is.
Never
Anyways,
heard of that as an injury.
Me neither. Me neither.
As an
It's like
injury,
Manuel
yeah,
Neuer,
that-
broken leg. Patrick Schick, convalescence. Anyways,
Convalescence.
Could be. Is it like personal time off or something?
maybe I don't know. I have no idea. I thought that was I don't think I've seen that word
I feel
written
like
in
it's
my
going to
life.
be something like personal time off or something.
Yeah.
All right, last stop in the roundup, La Liga. Just sorry to the diehard Getafe fans that watch this show. I know there's thousands of you. We are only going to speak about Madrid and Barca. So yeah, Madrid coming back from an early goal to beat Sociedad 2-1 to stay top on 15 points. It's early days in La Liga, obviously. In form, Valverde and Joselu cancelling out Baranexchia's opener. No idea if that's how you say his name.
Oh,
Is that how you say his name?
I don't know. It sounded good.
It sounded pretty
sounds
good.
right? Yeah,
Yeah.
Baranexchia. Yeah. So yeah, 2-1 for Madrid. Barcelona smashing Betis 5-0. Goals from João Felix, Lewandowski, Torres, Rafinha, and Cancelo. Who is your money on, guys? Out of those two, obviously. To me, it's obviously. Look, a lot of people are hyping up Atletico this season. I see that a lot. Lots of people hyping them up. I still think it's going to be between Madrid and Barca. And who's your money on? And if it's not those two, is it Atleti?
If it's not those two, I would agree. It's Atleti. They did lose 3-0, I believe, or something.
Yeah.
They lost. But I do think it's Atleti, maybe Sociedad. I don't know if you saw. Well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah, I don't know. Barcelona's an interesting one, right? They got Cancelo in. They were playing some nice football. You know, this is a classic Barcelona scoreline. You know, I'm used to seeing growing up 5-0. You know, I don't know. I don't think I remember seeing a 5-0 in recent history for Barcelona. But you know, Cancelo adds that, you know, classic attacking fullback element on their side. And João Felix, you never know. João Felix seems like a, you know, he could be a bit of a basket case, right? You're seeing it with Richarlison. You're seeing the, you know, the mental struggles and whatnot. João Felix really needs to stay focused and perform, but he looked really good playing for Barca. He had a really nice dummy for Lewandowski's goal. I don't know if you guys saw that.
Yeah.
Beautiful dummy. And like, that's the João Felix that I liked before when he was at Benfica, and I was hyped when he went to Atletico. I really hope João Felix turns it around, because he's I
think he's going to enjoy his football more at Barca.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he's playing almost like a second striker, and yeah, it was nice.
I like the chemistry he has with Lewandowski. I think that's a good, like, I know it's not a old school strike partnership, but it kind of has those vibes a little bit. I like their work together.
Yeah.
Gotcha. All right, that was it for this week's roundup. You know what we forgot to do at the start of every segment, don't you? Hit subscribe.
Oh yeah.
It's all last minute. I blame Cartwheel for everything.
Yeah.
Global warming.
I blame, you know, global warming. You know the. Okay, I'm not. Okay, I won't get into that. Yeah, I had some strong words with the person who kept me late today. I'm just letting you guys know. I'm like,
Hey.
I'm very cool and calm, collected, but today I got a little.
Dude, we can be late. It's not a big deal.
But I hate it.
Listen, it's only half that will suffer tomorrow. Fine.
Yeah. I'll just drink an extra espresso in the morning.
I hate not keeping commitments. So
You're here. We made it, man.
No, I know.
Listen,
it could have been worse. I could have had to cancel. So I could still
Monday
technically.
nights,
It's true.
How would my Monday nights be without my weekly argument with Cartwheel Champ? You know?
Oh, yeah. I don't know. All right, here we go. Let's do Player of the Week, and then we'll wrap it up.
Gotcha.
I need something to edit. You know.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, you guys got it? All right, how about it? Okay, here we go. I will ask Hoff. Hoff ask Milo. Milo ask me. Is that okay?
Let me write "Ask Milo" at the end of my notes.
Oh,
There we go. Okay.
Hey, I can always edit it. Well, blank space is fine.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right, ready? Wait, who is mine? Oh yeah. There we go.
Nice.
There's a lot actually this week.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about changing. Hopefully we don't have the same one. I'll go last, so I'll make sure not to pick. All right, here we go. Ready?
Oh, we posted ours. Yep.
Oh, okay. I didn't even have a chance to look. Oh, that's the roundup. What is it? Match day 5?
Yep.
All right, here we go. This will all be edited, guys. Fuck, shit, cunt, fuck. All right, here we go. All right, players of the week for match day 5. Hoff, who's your player of the week?
Player of the week for me, Serhu Girassi from Stuttgart. In a 3-1 victory over Mainz, scored a hat trick. Each goal was better than the one before. So his first goal was great. Second goal was awesome. Third goal, incredible. Milo, who is your player of the week?
My player of the week this week might be a surprise. It's going to be Mohamed Salah. Pulled all the strings in Liverpool's win, assisting on, I believe, all 3. And yeah, so I'm going to give him. I do love a creative influence on a game, and the Egyptian looking impressive again this season. Cartwheel, who was your player of the week?
My player of the week this week is none other than the Colombian via America, via MLS, Jean Duran. Beautiful goal. I just love this type of goal. Chests it down, left foot, boom, into the top of the net. Beautiful goal from John Duran, MLS product. All right, can we do something fun now? Just make some weird faces. Or like.
There you go.
Okay.
Thumbnails, nice.
I'll just sprinkle those in. And I will make sure that this week's thumbnail is not
nice.
Sean Dyche. Because each time, I swear to God, it was not on purpose. But it just ended up being Sean Dyche.
Hey, chat. Go fill out your Champions League predictions and join the Discord because
I have to fill
they're in there too.
Oh yeah, we got to do them before tomorrow kickoff. I'm guessing.
Yeah,
right?
I'm locking it tomorrow when the games kick off. So go fill them out.
And what section of the Discord will we find that, Half?
It is actually. Let me. Discord's right in front of me. I'm looking all over. It is in the 91st minute talk.
I'm gonna say.
I think I put it in there.
3
CL
Mordecai.
predictions.
I don't see it, but I'll take your word for it.
Prediction. Oh, here we go. It is in the 23-24 predictions. I put it in. No,
You have to
those are
believe
Premier
extreme.
League. I didn't put it in the.
Where did you put it?
What in the world is happening? It's not in
Yeah.
polls.
Uh-oh. What just
Uh-oh.
happened? Oh, we lost Milo.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Oh, there he is.
Oh no, it is. I'll pin it. It's in the
I
general.
clicked on something.
It's in the 91st minute general, and it is pinned.
Okay,
In
it's
the
pinned.
91st minute general chat. It's pinned
All right,
in there.
you go. Yeah.
Guys,
All
we're
right,
going
guys,
to try
if you are
something.
in the Discord.
Yeah. Please
Yeah.
do.
Yes.
And
Do that.
guys, follow the 91st minute on Twitter or X. Look out for the Zeets. I think they're called
Yeah.
now. The Zeets.
Oh,
Is that what it is?
Are they?
Okay.
I don't know.
Are they really?
I think they might. But guys, we're gonna try something next week where we post something. Or no, we already posted something. Did you guys see the 100 ranked players? Stefan, I think,
Yeah.
commented on it.
Yeah. And Ads was in there too.
I got a lot of problems with that list.
Yeah, so
it's
maybe next
not
week-
a great list.
Us 4 will discuss the list, and then if you guys leave a comment, we'll discuss your guys' thing on there as well.
Shouldn't
leave a
we do
comment.
another tier list, but like during an international break using that?
100. Yeah, we could do that. I mean, I think we just have to start off with a tier list right off the bat. Those things
Yeah,
take a while.
They do. Yeah, I mean, I was surprised
Yeah.
how long it took last week, but we could do like we could do it in segments and time the segments we have to be done. You know what I mean? So then it would break up the segments as well for our YouTube clips.
Okay.
But it would probably be a whole evening affair. So
Yeah.
yeah,
So we
I
would
don't know.
rank our
something
own.
to think about.
Yeah, something.
Something to think about.
But yeah. So Stefan, you will be mentioned next week, but you need to expand on that because you just wrote cap, and I'm not sure what that means. So you gotta explain what you mean by that, okay?
Yes. We need some thoughtful discourse.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
no, I mean you don't have to, but I'd appreciate it. You know.
Next
Let's-
Monday, guys, Champions League to talk about, North London Derby to talk about. Who do United have next week?
Ooh, are you guys gonna do a watch along?
No.
Oh,
I reckon, although I do think me and Half could do one peacefully.
yeah,
Probably.
shit. We have Burnley.
Burnley
next week. Yeah.
Okay. Away.
See, now this is where things could get. Now, okay, next week if we lose to Burnley, then in the manner in which we lose to Burnley, because apparently we're supposed to have players back for that game. Some injuries
Okay.
will be fixed. So
Okay.
at that point, this is a game we should be winning on paper, and now we actually need points.
Chelsea v
Yeah.
Villa, Liverpool, West Ham, Man City, Nottingham Forest. Goodness me. Captain Haaland, guys, next weekend.
I hate to say
your
it, Cart,
FPL
but it's
team.
going to be a circus at your club all season. No, and that's what I'm saying. And that was just my point. The circus will go on, you know? The trolls will troll. Like, you know, they'll even say the people who aren't
Including
trolling are
Cartwheel.
trolling. Yeah, exactly. What did I just finish saying? I said the people that aren't even trolling will be called trolls. You know? Exactly. Like you could ask anybody. My trolling days are done. I don't got time to troll, man. I don't even have time to chat in Discord anymore. But I do have time to chat under posts by the 91st minute on Twitter, guys. You can find me there.
Yep.
I will chat with you guys all day on there. Because I think chatting in a public square is better than chatting in a closed Discord. I'm just gonna say that because some people, you guys getting way too comfortable in Discord. Okay, I'm just gonna say the trolling, the words being thrown around. You know, we need to take this to the public square. Say it with your chest. Not you, Greg, but maybe you.
Nice.
No, I'm kidding. No, 91st minute Discord's safe. You know, other Discords.
Safe
you know.
space.
No, it's not safe space. I'm just saying, you know, you guys can troll wherever. You guys can troll wherever you want.
There was a
they're
time where
calling me
your
a troller
Discord
still.
There was a time where your Discord was very United heavy. Now it's definitely a place where a lot of people are.
The inception of the Discord was a bunch of United fans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but they're never there anymore. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of United
When I
bashing going on in my Discord, but if you'll notice, it's not from me. That's all
I
I'm
don't
going to
care.
say.
I don't care about. I honestly have not had time to read Discords. I swear to God.
Yeah.
I assume it's happening, obviously, because I know who the people are that are typing, and they, you know, I want. They can do whatever they want. It's their choice. But yeah. Anyways, I am in a minority of United fans in my Discord. By the way, I'm just gonna put that out there.
Where did they all go? They all went to the blue
So-
side of Manchester, didn't they?
No, what happened was I used to stream during the day. I used to stream
Oh,
during the
yeah,
day.
Yeah.
And then when I switched to evenings, it just became, you know,
Yeah.
it was a whole different audience or chat, friendly
Yeah.
chatters. Anyways, anything you guys want to say? So at work, there's a dad joke I see. There's a guy who writes on a whiteboard, and every time I walk by the whiteboard, there's a new dad joke. Do you want me to tell one that I
Okay.
heard? It was.
Yeah,
It was
go
I'm
for
not gonna sign off with this. You're gonna sign off, but
Okay.
oh shit, I already forgot it. Oh no. Why are computers so smart?
Don't know.
Because they listen to their motherboard.
Nice.
that was
That's
pretty good.
actually that's
Nice.
a good dad joke.
That's
That
a-
is a good dad joke.
Every day he puts a new one, but anyways. All right, shoot. Anything else
Yeah.
you guys want to add before you sign off on this super late show? My bad.
I
My
had
fault.
I heard a dad joke today. I thought it was kind of funny.
Go
Ooh,
on, Hoff. Let's hear it.
What do you call a man with no shins?
What?
Tony.
Mm.
Oh,
Do like those ones too.
Tony.
All right, mine
All right,
is.
here we go.
What does a nosy pepper do? It gets jalapeno business. You know, gets all up in your business.
Oh, okay. I thought I was okay. Got it. Got it. Oh boy,
Brad
man.
wants
I haven't had
to
a
know
more
if there's.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, Brad wants to know if there's going to be a phone in on Friday on your show. I assume yes.
Yeah, we'll Friday. Yeah, it might be pushed
What's
later
this
depending
week?
on what's going on.
What's this week's discussion about?
You know,
Eric Ten Hag.
It's sure.
North London
I
Derby
didn't
preview.
read chat today, guys. I swear to God, I don't even have a chat window open today.
You should do a
sorry.
tier list for bald managers of all time.
Yeah, you know, like these are great ideas. That's a great idea. I wish chat could come up with some better, good ideas like that. But no, they're just like, we want to go Friday. I was like, fuck, all right, jeez. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I even
Yeah,
have a
we'll do
top-
something
well,
Friday.
That's
I don't want a safe space, okay? I don't want a safe space. I do not want to say. I don't need a safe space. I have a safe space. It's called turn off PC, turn off phone. Boom. I'm chilling. I'm chilling, dude. Yeah. I mean, you guys will understand in time. I really don't have time to troll. I really don't. But if I feel like I'm getting trolled, I will. I will. Unbelievable.
turnabout is fair
unprofessionalism.
play.
Definitely felt unprofessional today, and I let the person who kept me late know that I was a little pissed about it. And that's all I can really do in a kind way. In a kind way.
Yeah.
I mean, not exactly in a kind way. Just let them know. Car
Dude,
turning into Liverpool
I mean,
fans and
IRL is
Lions.
IRL, man. It is what it is.
I mean, I had it all. I don't know. Went in early, so I haven't eaten since
Yeah.
I sent you guys that message in Discord in the morning with the pictures.
Jeez.
I sent that, ate cereal, and I've only had water since then. So that's like, what, 13 hours or 15 hours?
Oof.
Yeah, it's kind of nice. I mean, you get past a point where it's just like, I don't need to eat.
That's one way to do intermittent fasting.
It's just go, man.
I can't do that. It'd be intermittent beatdowns because I'm angry at this level.
Yeah, it's like 12 hours. Yeah, people are on vacation.
I actually did do intermittent fasting for a little while a few years ago, and it worked to a point, but then like it
Mhm.
plateaued.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keto is crazy, but keto works, but you're very limited what you can eat, and then
Yeah.
and then when you get off of it, I got off of it and I started eating a bunch of McDonald's and stuff. Like I just ate horrible shit. And also the thing about keto is I had very painful, like, guys, if you're eating, please stop eating or mute for a second. I had very painful stools. I think that's a professional word, because you're not eating carbohydrates, right? So you're not eating carbohydrates. Oh,
Yeah.
you guys want to know something that I will never tell people at my job?
Okay.
I was in the middle of nowhere, and I took a shit in a winery. and I wiped my ass with a grape leaf. It was
In a
Recently.
vineyard.
yesterday.
What?
This happened yesterday. Yeah, it was 100%. I have a picture, and I took it. I took a picture of it. I took a.
You were at a winery.
I wasn't at a winery. I was near. I was like driving.
Oh, you
through
were near it.
I was driving, and there was nothing around me, just vineyards.
Okay.
Right.
Just grapes.
Rows of grape tree. Are they grape trees or grape bushes? I don't know what they're.
I mean, we've all gone in the. I've gone in the woods before.
Aren't they vines?
I've
It's a
never
vineyard?
done that. I've never gone in the woods.
I've gone in the
before.
woods.
Yeah. But yeah, it was bad, man. It was horrible. It was. I took a picture of it. If you guys want to, I don't think you guys want to see it though. But I
Think
had to
about
do it
when
for my own memories.
People in the military have to do it in the woods all the time. They
Yeah,
bury it.
no. I understand, and maybe hopefully they have toilet paper and stuff, you know. But like, I took off my shoes and my sock and my like pants, you know, and my underwear. Like, I didn't want any. I didn't want to get in. Like, I don't want cross contamination, you know.
So hang on, you stripped off completely naked, ran into a vineyard, and
So
No,
you
no,
were
no.
streaking at a vineyard.
No, and by the way, there was no running. Okay, there was no running because I was like walking like 2 inches steps at
Like
a
a
time. You know,
waddle.
I was like, I was clinching. I'm not gonna lie, and I had to clinch up. And the thing is, I wanted to get out of anyone's sight, so I had to like climb pretty far up this hill and over the hill so that I couldn't see a road around me. You know,
yeah,
and
yeah.
then I stripped naked.
and you just hoped like hell that today wasn't the day they were picking the grapes.
Yeah, no, any
Yeah.
little sound. Like I had headphones on and like I was listening to something, and then like, you know, sometimes in the background you'll hear like there'll be sounds that sound like ambient sounds, and I like freaked out, looked around, and I took my headphones off. I was like, I can't have these on. I need full.
I got to ask,
spatial awareness.
Did you leave it there?
I you know, I was so panicked. I didn't bury it or anything. It's sitting there, and I'm thinking about going back and looking at it just to see what's going on.
What the fuck, dude?
I've never looked at my own shit like that. Have you guys ever looked at your own shit out of water?
We should have done a segment on this. This would have been better
no.
than the United versus Brighton segment.
Dude.
This is viral on TikTok.
Oh no. I have a picture of it, and it's I will never
Please.
share the picture.
Yeah, please do not post that on
No,
Discord.
I will not. I will not. I will not.
Banana, I might, you know, we might have to grab a couple of sound bites from
What
this.
7 highball does to a man. Yeah, no, it was just one of those situations where I was just too far from a bathroom at the time. Yeah. And it was like, and it was early in the day too, so it was like, I don't want to ruin my day by having shit all over the place or on an accident, you know? Like, I was like, and I'm telling you, the relief I felt after that, it's like,
Oh yeah.
it was.
I think we can all probably appreciate the relief because we've all been at that point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And being one with nature.
I mean, if we're telling these stories, I mean, I had an abscess in a tooth, so I was on these really powerful painkillers,
Mm.
and it like clogged me up.
Oh
Right.
yeah.
So like, no one told me that would happen. They were supposed to, apparently, when they give you these particular painkillers, they're supposed to give you something else as well to help you go to the bathroom,
Mhm.
and they didn't do that. No one said a word, and like 4 days later, I was driving across a bridge on the freeway, and the pain in my gut was
Oh.
fucking. I mean, it was really bad, and I like across the lanes, like
Oh,
off
no.
the nearest exit,
Oh.
slammed into Shoppers Drug Mart car park, ran in, made it though. I made it. That's the important.
Whoa.
But man,
Yeah.
alive, that was painful.
There's another part of me that thinks, could this be like a sign of age? Like, for me, personally, like, I wasn't, usually I can anticipate when a shit's coming, you know, or something. Like, I feel like, oh, I feel a shit coming, but I can hold it for a little longer. You know, I can drive back or something. You know, I can
It
go
gets
over.
worse, mate, the older you get, because the more
Yeah.
medication you go on, it starts to mess with that as well.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, that's a
From-
good point,
yeah.
Quitico. By the way, I just read Quitico's comment. Some
But
dude's going to
this is the best outro ever.
Yeah.
Oh man, some dude is gonna step on. Yeah, actually, that's a good point. And I was thinking, like, what if they do a DNA swab and they figure out it's me or something? And I was like, I'll just be like, no, it's not me. It wasn't me. I'll lie. I'll lie about this if they ask me.
A DNA swab.
They're like, no, it's not mine. No, it does not look like dog shit, I'll tell you that much. And it does not look like cow shit. I'm telling you, it has a very specific anatomy. Like, this is a human shit. Anyways.
On that bombshell,
Yeah.
we're gonna call it. Are we?
Yeah, we gotta call it.
I gotta call it.
I feel like since we started late, I feel like at least I feel like I owe the chat, you know, a little bit of time. But
All right.
so
Well,
Well, that's
right.
between you and them.
Yeah.
I need to go to sleep.
all right, yeah, sorry, Hoff. Yeah,
That's all right.
Tell your boss tomorrow that what can we tell your boss tomorrow?
I do have a meeting with him in the afternoon, so
Tell him that.
Tell him you were late because you had to stop at a winery for a shit.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
sorry.
All right,
Had to
guys.
go.
Thank you, guys. Good night, man.
Yep.
Night.
See ya.
Is this a metaphor about the start of the season? No. Guys. Look. United. All we need is a run. Like, we win tomorrow convincingly, everything is fine. Exactly, Mordecai. Exactly. You stole the words out of my mouth. Cart went from delusional takes to chumba with the lads past 30. Oh my, I don't know what that means. Should I go bury it? Just let Mr. Ten Hag cook for 10 years? No, not 10 years. It depends. I could see Ten Hag walking out on United before he gets fired, you know? There Fantasy League talk? You guys want to don't bury it? Okay, yeah, I won't bury it. No, I honestly thought about I thought I was gonna dig a hole when I got out there, but then it was just like I had to go, so I didn't dig a hole. And then after I panicked, right, I was like, I need to get out of here. Like, what if they notice my car pulled over on the side of the street, and then like the owner of the winery sees it, and then sees it, and they're like, oh, what are you doing over here or something? So I was like, I need to get my car off the street. He's gonna walk on Bruno and Rashi personally. No, I honestly am not a huge fan of Marcus Rashford, and it's not because of this last weekend, right? It's not because of this last weekend. I know he's getting a lot of heat right now on online, but I'm just not. You guys, I've been consistent about this. I don't need to, I don't need to defend my take, as I'm definitely not being sensational by that. We have been UCL Fantasy. Okay, post it in all the discords. Post it in my Discord, put it in Milo's Discord, post it in 91st minute Discord. Post it in there, man. Post the link. Did you guys already I haven't checked Discord. Like I said, I've been busy since 6:30 this morning. Yeah, I don't think we're finishing third, bro. I don't think so, and I don't think it's expected now. I don't know. I don't know what I predicted at the beginning of the season, but I should have listened to my gut. You got Barca finishing third in UCL. Well, there's no third place. You got him. Okay, I got what you mean. Yeah, you can also go to Milo's Twitch chat and type in !Discord and the link should pop up there. Oh yeah, Extreme can get you a invite as well. Third in their group. Oh, okay. Yeah, Galatasaray looking good. Nice header by Icardi. Nice header by Icardi. Oh, I forgot to talk about Bourne. Or was it Bourne? Who played against Tottenham? Was it Sheffield? Did you guys hear the manager's comments about the referee? It was an interesting take about the goal kick, right? Which is gonna make. See, that's a rule they don't enforce, right? The 6-second rule or whatever the. I don't know how much time they're allowed on goal kicks. But that could make things very interesting if they enforced a time limit on goal kicks. Because like, was it Sheffield? Who did they play, guys? Come on. I can't remember. I don't want to say the wrong. Well, doesn't matter. Whoever. Tottenham played Sheffield, yeah. So Sheffield's manager kept talking about how the goalkeeper was going to take a pass, make a certain pass, but then Tottenham changed the way they defended that pass, so he decided to take another pass, and then the goalkeeper got a yellow card. Which is interesting, because the goalkeeper was called for time wasting, right? The goalkeeper was called for time wasting. And is that time wasting? I don't know, because the goalkeeper's reacting to what the defense is doing, because I don't know. It's an interesting one, right? Like, where do you draw the line? I forgot to ask that. I actually was thinking about asking that, but I think we started talking about North London Derby. I wanted to ask at that time. We had the group of death last year. You guys terrible UCL away. Last time the final was in Wembley, we won it. Okay, dude. But you know what's funny? One good performance tomorrow from United, and the whole script changes. So that's why I'm not panicking, guys. I've matured. I think that's what Stefan's referencing, bro. I think that's what he's referencing. You gotta wait an extra day? What do you mean? Oh yeah, Wednesday. I might be able to watch the game on Wednesday, because if I don't, that'll be 7 days in a row. That'll be 7 days in a row. I work, so I can't work. So hopefully I get Wednesday off. Did you guys post it in Discord? Milan Newcastle early kickoff. Yeah, tomorrow I won't be able to watch, but Wednesday I should be able to watch some games. Post it and share your content if you can as well. Oh, I see it. Banana posted it. Cool. I'll join. And do Hoff's Champions League prediction as well. Barca drawing at Antwerp tomorrow. You heard it here first. Dang. Why do you say that? You just have a feeling? Create team. Create team. Fine, what's up? What? If we don't score at least 4 tomorrow, I'm Xavi out. When's the last time you guys scored 5 goals, Stefan? Barca always choked UCL? I think, I don't know. Do they? How much money do I got here? 85, 88? I don't know how to do this. How many do we get to play? How much position? There we go. Goalkeepers. Let's get this out of the way. Damn, Onana's the most expensive goalkeeper, guys. Look at that. Look at that. The most expensive goalkeeper. That's right, baby. That's right. Ter Stegen. Ooh. Jan Sommer for Inter. 4.5 million. That's not bad. Go with Jan Sommer. Oh, let's pick some. We got to have a backup, right? Let's go super low. Ra. I don't know. We'll cross this bridge when we get there. Do we have to have two? How did Ferran Torres learn to score free kick? I thought you said he wasn't good. Who? Jan Sommer? Oh, okay, I don't know. Or you mean Fedon? Put in Rasmus? Maybe we'll put in Rasmus. Theo Hernandez, Joao Cancelo. Let's see. Let's try to get some. I want to go top heavy. 5.5 for Guardiola. Kieran Tierney. Oh, Kim for 5 is. I'll go with Kim. I like Kim. I like Ake as well. Look at this, guys. Look how unbiased I am. Do you guys realize how unbiased I am? Kim. Sadie Zhenko. I want to know who's going to be starting. Like I don't know any who. Benfica, I guess him. I don't know. Brian Garcia, I like him. He's good. All right, let's pick. DM and gets points because okay. Let's see. Dalot's definitely gonna play tomorrow, I'd imagine. Oh no, that was interesting. He played well, yeah. Wan-Bissaka was out. I wonder if Wan-Bissaka. I wonder how deep. Because if Sancho says I'm being scapegoated, right? That means something else is happening that we don't know about. You know, it's a mystery. Bonucci. Nacho. Let's put Rafa Guerrero in. Okay, there we go. Defense is done. And I don't think I've spent too much. Oh, I have 5 positions, 37 million. That's what, 7 million average each? Okay. So let's pick a good forward. How much is the most expensive forward? Oh, yeah, Kylian. Nice. Okay. Midfield. All right, let's see. Bruno. Odegaard. Musiala. Oh, Jude. Gotta go with Jude. The Zidane. So now I have 6 million for 3 players. Hey, what's up, Iran? How you doing? McSauce. Guerrero won't play over Davies. Oh, shit. I forgot Guerrero. Well, I just won't start him. Sancho has been scapegoated. Why would Ten Hag bring issues out of in the open right when he loses? Yeah, that was I called him out on that. I called Ten Hag on that. I was like, I don't know if this is necessary. All right, I got 8.5 million for 2 players. What is the cheapest midfielder I can buy? How cheap can we go? 4.4. Oh no. It's Quadradona's too much. All right, so let's do 9 million for 3, so 6 million. So if we do, okay, let's do, I'll do Barella, 7 million. So now we got to pick someone pretty cheap. Musa, ooh, Casemiro, 6 million. That'll leave us with 5 million. Brendan Aronson, Guendouzi, Jorginho, Chouameni, 5.5 million. He might not play though. We'll take him. And we have 5.5 for the. I'll do Danilo. Start with players match day. Who do we start, guys? Chouameni or all right, let's look at the matchups. Gavi? No proper management. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. Let's see. Haaland might score 10 tomorrow. Yeah, he might, huh? Let's see. What are our matchups? Chouameni versus Union. Okay. Danilo versus Dortmund. Guerrero's not going to play. That's right. Maybe that was a bad choice, probably. Guerrero was probably a bad choice. Let's see. I'll go with who does Inter play? Inter versus Sociedad. Dortmund versus PSG. I'll do Chouameni in for Barella. There we go. What, you don't like my squad? Why don't you guys like my squad? Oh wait, lower it? Okay, lower my bench. Okay. So I have one too many good midfielders. I mean, I could only get like, what do you mean? You can change formation? Oh, you think I should have one less? Oh, how do I change formation? But I can't. Wait, can I select a? I don't have to select a defender, huh? What's wrong with Danilo, man? He plays every game. I need players who are gonna play, man. Danilo plays all the time. Danilo won't play? No, he plays center back. Hold on. Did he not play? Where's the most recent match? This one? Yeah, Pereira played. Is someone injured? Oh, damn. Kimpembe's injured. He'll start in front of Kimpembe, right? Mukiel? I don't know, actually. Oh, Marquinhos? Where's Marquinhos? He was on the bench. He was injured. He's coming back from injury. All right, Danilo's... Okay, I'll take Danilo out. Jeez, calm down, guys. Good lord. All right, so I need a new midfielder. I have 10 million, but I can only... Let's see what autofill... What if I do autofill? Jorginho and Medvedev. Barcelona. Oh, you guys are thinking... I'm just picking players I like. I'm not a sweaty. I'm not sweat. Right? This team should last me... There we go. This team should last me for the whole year. I will not change it. Fran Garcia. That's a little sketchy. Hold on. Okay, so who did I have on the bench? So Fran Garcia out. Jorginho out. I want a slightly better defender. Okay. So if we do Davies, we'll have 9 million left. There we go. I like that. And then we can do autofill. I don't know. I don't care. There we go. Can I move him? Hold on. This. Oh no, he's left-footed too. This. There we go. Saka's got to be on the right. Saka. Bang. Okay. And I want Bellingham playing off the left like Zidane. Oh, shit. Wait, what just happened? Boom. And then Barella can hop into the middle. Ah, no, it fucked up. Hold on, midfielder. There. Then. There. Then. There. Then. There. Then. There. Then. There. There we go. Perfect. Oh, shit. I need to put Kylian Mbappe on the left. But I don't have any strikers. Oh, I should get rid of one of these defenders. I don't need this many defenders. Okay, hold on. They're all 4.5, I guess. I want Haaland in the middle, though, and I want Osimhen on the right, and I want Mbappe on the left. But that's fine. That'll work. It'll work. It'll be fluid formation up here. Formations don't matter? Yeah, okay, sure they don't matter. Yeah, you guys think about Mbappe cutting in from the right. That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make... Grab Bastoni over Kim. That's a good point. He is going to start every match. That is a great point. And I do like Bastoni. Bastoni's solid. Kim out. Bastoni in. And we got... Uh-oh. We don't have money. Okay. Back to the drawing. João Victor out. Autofill. Bang. Oh, they're all left-footed now. Shit. I don't know how that's going to work. Ake is right. He's a bit of right-footed as well. All right, guys. That's going to be my team. For whatever reason, that's what it is. Select your captain. Haaland, easy. Enter team name. No. What's my team name, guys? Too much money for Xavi? No. Troll. Guys, I'm not a troll, okay? All right, this is what we'll do. Check my fatty. All right, let's randomize this. Let's ask ChatGPT. Vineyard FC. Guys, that was crazy. Like, I don't think you realize how conflicted I was about doing that. It was very conflicting. Because, like, there was, like, probably a solid 10 minutes where I contemplated not doing it. Anyways. And that just added to the problem because I was... Okay, anyways. I need a fantasy football Champions League name. Can you help me what kind of things should I give you so that I pick a good name for me. Make a questionnaire and I will answer it. Six questions long. Thank you. Let's see what they say. Favorite fantasy football player or team? Okay. Once you provide your answer to these questions, okay, here we go. Ready? All right, what's the first question? Favorite Harry Maguire is my favorite Champions League player. 2, preferred style or theme? I prefer a non-trolly kind of theme because I am not a troll. 3, league specific elements. Let's see. League specific, I like the Premier League and also the MLS because it is the most competitive league in the world because it has Lionel Messi and he is the greatest player of all time that took HGH. 4, team nicknames. Do you have preferences for nicknames? I prefer furries. Furries as my mascot, but am not that into them. 5, preferred length of name. 3 to 4 words long would be nice. Other hobbies. My hobbies include sucking 10 hogs. No. My hobbies include music. Worlds. Sorry. Words. My hobbies include music. Being unbiased all the time. Shitting in vineyards. Watching movies. Specifically Castaway. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie. I watched that recently. Eating hot dogs or eating chicken. I like chicken. Playing sports. Being active. Okay. Once you provide answers to these questions, I'll be able to say this. Okay, here we go. I have answered your questionnaire. Show me the names you come up with. I would like a list of 5 names. All right, let's see. Maguire's Lions FC, Messi Magic All Stars, Unbiased United Furries. Why is that one? That one's kind of funny. Unbiased United Furry FC, Vineyard Vandals FC. Incorporating a touch of humor related to your unique hobby. This name combines your interest of vineyards with football. Vineyard. That's kind of funny. That's whatever, man. Yeah, we'll do this. Vineyard Vandals. All right. Boom, guys. This is Vineyard Vandals FC. Sign up. Oh, I already have an account. Hold on. I have to close this. Boom. Hold on. I know you didn't include streaming. I don't have time to stream as much. Monday, Friday is not bad though. That's quite a bit. Monday, Friday is quite a bit. Oh my God, what is this league title name? What the guys? What? Cards Burial Brewery. The fuck, bro? All right, whatever. Havertz your way. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Stefan, okay, going classic. That's pretty funny. Beast FC. Okay, okay. All right, guys. I mean, there's only 5 of you guys. I think I can get top 4. Don't use a leaf next time. Hold on, let's see what's happening on the 91st minute Discord. Oh, look. Oh shit, I forgot to repost this. Guys, or not the 91st minute Discord. Who's the next club to drop from the unbeaten ranks? Ooh, I like this. Who do you think? We got Spurs, City, Liverpool, and Arsenal. Arsenal, Spurs play this weekend. City plays. Who does City play? Guys, type your thing as well over here. Fixtures. City plays Nottingham. Oh, definitely. Sorry. Unbeaten. I think they all win though. I think they'll all win, or at least draw. I think it's going to be Spurs though. Sorry to say, off, but Spurs gonna take the L. Hashtag Ange Ball. No, I don't know. I don't know. No, let's do that. There we go. Guys, someone post. I want to see someone post it. Make it official, Stefan. Make it Twitter official. You call in show on Friday gets more views than 91st minute YouTube streams. Maybe the streams, but the YouTube video does much better. The 91st minute does much better. The streams aren't the main thing, guys. We're looking more at YouTube and short form content and stuff like that. Come on, guys. Did someone post yet? Nope, no one posted yet. Come on, guys. Get on Twitter. You know, support the show. Support the 91st minute, guys. Look at this. The link tree. Look at this. Oh my God. We got a YouTube. We got a Twitch. We got a Twitter. We got Discord, TikTok, Instagram. We have the throwback shows. Let's look at what's on the TikTok. Oh, what is on the TikTok? Oh, you did it? Oh yeah. So we got these things. You know, we're slowly. You know, it'll grow, guys. Someone commented. Liverpool, but United will lose 5 more games. All right. I like the interaction. Guys, if I like your thing, it doesn't mean I like what you said, okay? It means I like it, you know? Liverpool, but United will lose 5 games before anyone here does. Cap. That's all I got to say to Stefan. All right. This is in the public. See, now, okay, no, hold on. But you could be right. But probably not. Let's get an emoji in here. See, I've already broken my own rule. Is this shitting your pants? What is this one? There we go. Expressionless. Someone's gonna drop crazy insults on Ten Hag's fathead. What what does that even mean? CR7 in Iran. Oh, is he really? Oh, Browns Steelers today. What happened? Oh, they won. My dad's a Cleveland Browns fan. Guys, I need to eat something. I haven't eaten. Yeah, I need to take take a shower, and then go to bed, and I gotta get up again and do it tomorrow. I'm working like 12-hour days, like 6 days a week right now. It's kind of crazy. I was not expecting to work this much. Reload it. Oh no. Arsenal? Okay. Honestly, just to be in the Champions League, baby, bring on PS. Oh, how's no, okay. I'm not gonna guys, I gotta relax. Okay. I see trying to push the Twitter. This is what happens. Like, I need to not I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the comments. I really do. I really appreciate the comments. But I shouldn't overexert myself on this, because I'm gonna. Yeah, exactly. I don't want it to become a troll space. Exactly. Sorry. I realize trolling creates interaction, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. Okay. Thanks for replying though. It helps a lot, guys. It helps. You know. Anyways, guys, follow on this things. Give us, do the things. I will. How long has the stream been? 2.5 hours. Yeah, I usually start early. Just I followed. I know. Oh, by the way, I will follow you guys if you guys reply. Hold on, I'll follow you guys back. No, it's active work. I'm outside doing stuff. I don't want to go too much detail into what I'm doing, but no, no. Twitter is not only trolls, but I will not do the troll. You guys can troll away. You guys can troll. I don't mind. You guys can troll. You need the link for the free 99. Wait, what is that? Where's OnlyFans? Oh wait. No OnlyFans. EAFC stream when it comes out. Might as well give it a go. I don't think I have time, man. I don't think I have time unless it's Friday. Friday night is like that's gonna be tough this week, but. Yeah, I was kind of pissed at my manager today that I had to work overtime because other people didn't get their job done. I mean, it's already overtime, but like I timed my day so like I finish at 6:30. I got in at 7. I knew it was going to be a long day, so I finished all my shit by 6:30, and then they were like, "Oh, you finished, now you got to help other people." And I was like, "Okay." But they didn't tell me that they're okay with us working past 12 hours. So I assumed that I would have to clock out within 12 hours. They were like, "No, you can stay longer." I was like, "Fuck, okay." Then they had me do a bunch of shit, and then I got home at like 7:45. But no one told me that we could work past 12 hours. If we could, I would have told them that I gotta be home for a podcast. Oh, tons of overtime. Tons of overtime. Literally this week, it's been like 10 hours, 11 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours, then 12 hours. It's been crazy. I was not expecting to get this deep into it. Once your ankle is back, I'm so screwed. Yeah. Anyways, guys, all right. I think I've made up for the late start with a little bit of, hangout time. But yeah, it did feel a little communist today. I did feel like I was like, no matter how hard you work, you get the same. And honestly, they're gonna get more money because they worked later than me. Like I took what they gave me and I literally finished it. I don't know. Anyways, all right, guys. Good night. Maybe I'll see you in Discord. Maybe not. I have to be in blackout mode for most games. But anyways, all right. See you guys.